And this is a high level flow of how certificate resource create certificate. And you can see the user first initially creates a certificate with the name cert1. And in the certificate, as you know, we have to give a reference of the issuer. In this case, it is issuer1. You can see there's an already issuer created. And after that, the second main thing is secret, like where you want your certificate to be stored as a Kubernetes secret. Does does the name of that particular resource. Now, whenever user creates the certificate, there's a controller inside Cert Manager, which kind of gets trigger or reconciled because of this, and it adds a status that okay, I'm issuing the certificate. You can see there's a condition that is being added in the status. The condition is like issuing true, reason is pending. Now, after this stage, uh, the cert manager creates a temporary private key. Why we need a private key? This key is responsible to sign the CSR request. CSR, certificate signing request. It is a resource specific to Kubernetes. And now you can see I have created a temporary secret with this name, and I have attached this name in the certificate as well. And my status is still in the pending state. Now coming to the two parts that I mentioned. Uh, Signs like the CSI is being signed with using the private key we generated above. And the next thing is whenever we create a certificate, there's an internal resource called as certificate request that is being generated by the cert manager. As a user, we don't want to like we are not required to care about this. It is all handled internally. But yeah, in this specific resource, there's an annotation which is added, which goes by like this, like certificate revision number is equals to 1. It is always one number ahead of the current revision number. So in this case, the revision number was nil. So now we are adding the revision number as 1. But in the next call or in the next cycle, this would be 1 and it will be 2. Like that is how the number is going on. And we have the certificate, entire certificate request inside the certificate request resource. We have a flow of certificate request, which would be going in the next video. But yeah, after this flow, we get the certificate back, and you can see in the status of the certificate request, we have the certificate entirely. Now, the uh, coming back to the certificate, we set the condition as issuing as failed, sorry, false. And now the next thing is the thing I mentioned, we kind of create a temporary secret. Now it's time to create a permanent secret. The private key remains the same. You can see we had a private key tls.key. It remains the same in the permanent secret as well. And here we have a tls.cert attached, which is coming from the certificate we got from the certificate request. That means the actual certificate is being stored in the tls.cert. And same c.cert if it is written by the CA. Like it's not a compulsory field. And now after that we have a final status being like the condition is ready, true. And the reason is now the certificate has been issued. We remove the temporary secret, and that's the kind of a general high level flow of how certificate is being issued to the uh, issued to the client or like to the app or anything. Again, a general flow. The user creates a certificate resource. A private key is generated as a temporary secret. Uh, then certificate request is created by the controller itself. It goes to the issuer and talks, return back the certificate, and then a permanent secret is being created, which shows the actual cert. And that's it. This is how the general flow of certificate in Cert Manager is. Thanks.